How's it going? Happy Avatar release week. I'm so glad to hear you guys are enjoying this season. I appreciate you. To everybody who's been telling me that they enjoyed Toph or the season, thank you so much. Unfortunately, though, I do have to have a bit of a serious conversation with you guys today. These are not the videos I normally make, so sorry if it's a little unexpected. But I wanted to talk about some things directly to you guys as honestly and transparently as I can. Especially just because you guys have been such kind and devoted fans of Avatar or of me and my career. So I feel like you guys deserve to hear this in its most authentic. And a lot of it has to do with two things. One has been the name change. I know a lot of you noticed that I used to go by Miyako professionally, and now I go by just Miyako. And there's been a lot of speculation on what that's about, as well as people online have noticed that I've taken like big distance away from my family as of late. So I want to kind of cover both of those because they're kind of stemming from the same thing. The family thing has more to do with the fact that I was in a conservatorship type situation in my family. I don't really know if I can explain what that means, but I'll get into like my situation specifically in a minute. I was basically financially disabled. I was being abused and drugged. And so many horrid things were happening to me mentally and physically and emotionally. Things that like aren't appropriate for the internet, so I'm not going to put them in this video, but like there were things going on. The financial stuff, just to give you a general idea, is like Avatar, we did 14 episodes, that was 2 seasons, and I only walked away with 1 episode's worth of pay because my money was being put into another account that is not mine and that I didn't have access to. So I never really saw a cent. My Coogan Fund, which is like a trust fund for kid actors, basically, where a portion of your paycheck when you're a kid goes into that account, and only you can open it when you're 18. When I was 18, I was coerced into signing it away without my knowledge, and I didn't realize it until months later when the money wasn't in my account. That's just the financial aspect. The other stuff that was going on, like I had to get a restraining order in Canada because I had a certain family member who was stalking me and tracking me without me knowing and without my ability to like turn it off. So there was that, and I was just like, my emotional state and my mindset and where my head was so close to getting into my work and bleeding over that I was like in such an anxious place and a really dark place where I was so like, there were so many things happening in my head, and plus I was so anxious that it was going to affect my work and it was going to affect my ability to play Toph and make Toph everything she is, in terms of like my responsibility to my crew, to myself, to you guys, to the fans, to give you something that you guys can watch and enjoy. And I was just like in such a negative, horrible place. Until finally, because no one in my family would stick up for me or help me or make any effort to do so, finally a castmate did. And this person went above and beyond what they needed to do. For example, they rented me an apartment to live in Vancouver while I was working. So not only that I could get out of that toxic environment, but like, so I could be closer to set, so I wouldn't be picked up at 5 a.m. every morning and drive an hour to get to work. And this person they paid out of their own pocket. So that is already such a big thing. This person and their family, they have done nothing but support me and help me and assist me into getting like my own freedom and developing my own life and my own sense of self, which is something that they do not have to do. This castmate, they have such an immense kindness and care for me that I genuinely know in my heart and my gut that I would not have made it out of this without them. Like, I would not have been able to make it out of that situation. And if I'm being 100% honest, like, I don't think I would have made it out of the year. Like, I wouldn't be here with you guys today to celebrate Avatar, to see the release of it, if it was not for this castmate and everything they did for me. And that has just been huge. It has been immense. And you can see the result. I mean, all of you guys know I've been so happy lately, and I am here to like celebrate with you guys, to be a part of it, the release of Avatar. So I am so grateful for this castmate. You know who you are. Thank you with everything I have. Thank you. And yeah, that's kind of like the whole of it. I'm sorry I tried to keep it short because I know I don't want you guys to sit through like a hour-long video, but I just wanted to put that out there and kind of use this video as an explanation, and also just like a little request, which is please don't pry into this. This is as much of my story as I'm willing to give you at this point in time, and I don't really want to discuss it any further. Please respect my privacy, the privacy of the other castmate. Just be kind and polite and understand that this is my explanation video. And then please honor my name. I know it's kind of confusing because certain places say it Mia still, but I am telling you it is Miyako. That is the era right now, and I would really appreciate it if you respected that and were kind to that, because I think for me it's such a meaningful thing, in terms of just that was one of the first things I did in order to take that space from that part of my life, and those people who hurt me in such an intense way that I feel like that it means so much to me, for that to be the name that you guys know me by and know Toph sort of by. So I would appreciate it if you respected it and put that in the front of your mind. Thank you for watching this also. Like, you didn't have to stay for the entire video, so thank you so much for listening and being kind and open-minded, and I appreciate you all. Okay, that's all for me. Greatest earthbender in the world is out.